Daniel was a man used to the supernatural. He had survived a den of hungry lions and seen the finger of God right on a palace wall. But one night, in the first year of Belshazzar, king of Babylon, Daniel saw something that didn't just worry him. It terrified him to his very core. He didn't see a dream of gold, silver, or glory. He saw the great sea convulsing under a supernatural wind. And from that chaos, he watched four monsters rise, each more grotesque and violent than the one before it. These weren't just animals. They were symbols of the raw, predatory nature of human power. Each beast represented a kingdom that would devour the earth. But the final beast, it was so horrifying, so alien, that Daniel couldn't find a name for it in the natural world. Today we look back at history and realize Daniel wasn't just dreaming. He was looking at a roadmap of the world, a roadmap that leads directly to our doorstep. This vision still shapes the world we live in today. Daniel writes, "I saw in my vision by night, and behold, the four winds of heaven were stirring up the great sea." In biblical prophecy, the sea represents the restless, surging mass of humanity, the nations in a state of constant upheaval and spiritual unrest. But why four winds? These are the spiritual forces of the heavens. Daniel is being shown that the rise and fall of nations is not a series of accidents. It is a spiritual collision. Behind every political shift, behind every war, behind every rising dictator, there is a wind blowing from the heavens. As the sea churns, four distinct beasts emerge. This is the blueprint of human history. God is about to pull back the curtain and show Daniel how human kingdoms really operate. To the world, these empires look like majestic monuments. But to God, they are predators. The first beast, the lion with eagle's wings. This is Babylon. In the ancient world, the winged lion was the symbol of the Babylonian Empire. It represents the height of human sophistication and military might. The eagle's wings symbolize the incredible speed with which Nebuchadnezzar conquered the known world. But then, Daniel sees something strange. Its wings are plucked off. It is forced to stand on 2 feet like a man, and a man's heart is given to it. This is the story of pride being humbled, the story of Nebuchadnezzar, who was driven mad until he acknowledged the Most High. The predator becomes the prey. The second beast, the bear. If the lion was about majesty, the bear is about sheer, crushing force. This represents the Medo-Persian Empire. Daniel notices it is raised up on one side, representing the dominant Persian side of the alliance. And those 3 ribs in its mouth, they represent the 3 major conquests, Babylon, Lydia, and Egypt, that paved the way for its dominance. The voice tells the bear, "Arise, devour much flesh." The third beast, the leopard. This is Greece, led by Alexander the Great. A leopard is fast, but this beast has 4 wings. Alexander's conquest of the world was the fastest in human history, but the beast also has 4 heads. When Alexander died at the height of his power, his empire was split among his 4 generals, Cassander, Lysimachus, Seleucus, and Ptolemy, exactly as Daniel saw. The 4th beast, the nameless terror. Now the vision takes a turn into a nightmare. Daniel can't even find an animal to compare this to. He calls it dreadful and terrible, exceedingly strong. It has huge iron teeth. It devours, breaks in pieces, and stamps the residue with its feet. This is Rome. The Roman Empire didn't just conquer nations, it crushed them. The iron teeth of Rome chewed through the Mediterranean world, leaving nothing but its own law and its own roads behind. It was a machine of empire. As Daniel watches, he sees the beast has 10 horns, representing power and kings. But then a little horn rises, uprooting 3 others. This is where the prophecy shifts to the spirit of our age. This horn has eyes like the eyes of a man, possessing human intelligence and surveillance. It has a mouth speaking pompous words. Daniel is deeply disturbed. This little horn represents a recurring system of power that opposes God, an anti-Christ spirit that rebrands itself in every generation. It is the pinnacle of human rebellion, the moment when the state tries to become God. Evil doesn't disappear when an empire falls. It merely changes its mask. The little horn is the ultimate evolution of the beastly nature of man. Just when the vision seems at its darkest, when the beast and the horn seem unstoppable, Daniel's perspective is jerked upward. The scene shifts from the stormy sea to the eternal reality of heaven. Daniel sees thrones put in place, and then he sees him, the Ancient of Days. His clothing is white as snow, and his throne is a fiery flame with wheels of burning fire. Millions of angels serve him. The court is seated, and the books are opened. This is the great reversal. While the beasts are fighting for scraps of earth, the true sovereign of the universe is preparing for judgment. Daniel watches as the fourth beast is slain, and the pompous words of the little horn are silenced in a single heartbeat. Then Daniel sees the climax of history, one like the Son of Man, coming with the clouds of heaven. He approaches the Ancient of Days and is given dominion, glory, and a kingdom where all peoples should serve him. This is the coronation of Jesus Christ. The beast took power by force. The Son of Man is given power by the Father. Their kingdoms ended in dust, but his is an everlasting kingdom. Why does this matter 2,500 years later? Because we still live in the world of the beast. Human history is a repeating cycle of lions, bears, and leopards. We see the little horn every time a system demands your ultimate loyalty or tries to redefine what is holy. But Daniel's vision offers a beautiful hope. The beasts have a deadline. Their power is permitted, but it is not permanent. The beast system tells you that might makes right, but the Son of Man tells you there is a kingdom built on righteousness and sacrificial love. No matter how terrifying the monsters appear, the Ancient of Days is still on the throne. The books are open, the judgment is coming, and the king is already crowned. Conclusion: empires rose from the sea, and every one of them fell. Power passed from hand to hand, but none of it lasted. Daniel didn't just see the fall of kingdoms. He saw the only kingdom that would never end. In a world that feels like it's churning like the Great Sea, you don't have to live in terror of the beasts. You can belong to the Son of Man. In the chaos of our own time, remember that nothing escapes his sight. The shifting tides of politics and power are merely the backdrop for his eternal plan. You don't have to be a victim of the beast system when you are a citizen of heaven. Let these prophecies ground you in a truth that is unshakable and unchanging. The crashing waves of the nations may roar, but they cannot submerge the one who stands on the rock of ages. The beasts of this world speak with pompous words and iron teeth, but their breath is borrowed and their time is short. The Ancient of Days has already seen the end from the beginning, and his verdict is life for those who choose his light. When the Son of Man returns on the clouds, every predatory system of man will crumble into the dust of history. Keep your lamp trimmed and your heart ready, for the shift from the seat of the throne happens in the twinkling of an eye. We aren't just spectators of Daniel's vision. We are invited to be citizens of the only kingdom that will never be destroyed. Carry this truth into the dark places of your world, reminding every captive soul that the chains of the beast have a master. In the final chapter of human history, it is not the fury of the predator that wins, but the majesty of the Lamb. The court is in session, the books are open, and the king is closer than you think. The iron teeth of the world may strike, but they cannot pierce the armor of a soul surrendered to the Most High. Let the pompous words of the little horn fade into silence as you listen for the trumpet call of the coming king. We are not subjects of a beastly system, but ambassadors of a celestial glory that is about to be revealed. The sea of humanity will one day be still, replaced by the sea of glass that stands before the throne of our God. Every rib in the mouth of the bear and every wing on the back of the leopard is a testament to the brevity of human pride. The roadmap is clear, the signs are evident, and the Ancient of Days is preparing to close the books of this age. Do not fear the darkness of the vision, for the light of the Son of Man is the dawn that can never be extinguished. Your inheritance is not found in the ruins of fallen empires, but in the beauty of the kingdom that shall never pass away. Reach out in the comments and tell us, how does this vision change your perspective on today's headlines? We are not just watching the end of an old world, we are witnessing the birth of a new one. The Lion of Judah has already overcome the beasts of the sea. Walk in hope, stand in faith, and keep your eyes on the clouds. The King is coming. If you want more deep dives like this, cinematic Bible stories, powerful scripture videos, and biblical inspiring messages, make sure you like this video, subscribe, and comment what topic you'd like me to touch on next. Your engagement helps this channel grow, and it tells YouTube to show this to more people.